everyone. So welcome to page 43 in the book. This is exciting time because it's when we get to start to learn how to play the double stops. And double stops basically is when we play two notes at the same time. It'll look kind of like this in your book. The two notes are stacked on top of each other, which describes that it's happening at this point in time, at the same time. And double stops are really fun because they're super unique to string instruments. Not a lot of other instruments can play two notes at the same time, aside from string instruments. Like you think of guitars do the same thing, cellos, basses, violas, etc., violins. And you also might hear it a lot in fiddle music, like you can play all sorts of fun tunes with multiple notes. And so it's very exciting that we're here. So your book introduces, or well, let me get to how to play double stops. So if you check on my arm as I cross strings, you might notice that my whole arm moves up and down. These are called string levels. Now we actually have 7 different string levels. You might be thinking, what? 7? We only have 4 strings. So we have 1 for each string. And then we have 3 extras that are between the strings, where we're actually balancing. We don't want to press down. We want to balance between the 2 strings. So put your bow on your A string, your bow on your D string, and then try to balance it in between and play those notes. If you don't hear one of the notes, say you're playing, you only hear the D, lean back towards your A. Or you only hear your A, lean back to your D. So lean towards the note that you don't hear. And then if we did a 178A, it has you practicing going from a single note to both. And B, etc. And now when you get to using fingers, like we have 180 boiled on cabbage down, you need to make a tunnel with your fingers. So you can't probably see this very good on this video, but if your fingers are hitting the other string, we get all sorts of crazy noises. So I want you to make your fingers really tall. Maybe bring your elbow in a little farther and make a tunnel that your A string can come through, and then you'll be able to play boiled on cabbage down with double stops. And that is double stops.